Hi and welcome back. Today is going to be an outdoor day. Yesterday was 50 degrees and raining and altogether miserable. It was foggy, there was mist everywhere all day yesterday. Today it is 80 degrees and sunny. I'm surprised that more people aren't sick at this point. Let's go ahead and get some stuff done outside. I planted some russet potatoes in September. Basically what I did was plant a potato that was going off in the refrigerator and went, why not? Because I can. And we're gonna go ahead and dump this out, see what we've got. It's only been 2.5 months and it is in a pot, so if I have anything, they're going to be tiny. I do know some of these are green because the dirt keeps falling off of them. Excuse the dog, because you know, dog. Dump these out, find out what we've got. I've got a few. Really? Really? You want the potato? You want the potato? Love you. Mwah. You want a potato? Here, have a potato. Go eat. Wow. Okay, so I do have some of these. We can replant these, see if anything comes up. There wasn't enough time, but we did get some stuff. We can cook that, which was the original potato. It was actually, you know, wrinkly and moldy and, well, it wasn't moldy. It was wrinkly and kind of flat, but it had some sprouts on it, so that's the reason why I planted it. It looks like it absorbed all the water and created a little plants to it. So not only do we have a spud again, but we have these little itty bitties that we can go ahead and make for Christmas roast. I'll take the green ones out and save those for planting for next year in the spring. Get a few more potatoes out of it. And another thing I planted a couple of months ago was a birdhouse gourd. I wanted to see, number one, how long it would take and if I would get anything. We had a birdhouse gourd that somebody chewed up, and so I saved all the seeds. I planted 2 just to see if they would germinate. And I got one little itty bitty, about the size of my hand. And this is not growing anymore. These are actually dying. and the vine is about done. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. We're going to dry it out over the winter time and use it for a project or decoration. It's a little itty bitty. It's nowhere near done. We'll see if it actually dries out properly or not. I may drill a hole in it just to get it to dry out properly. Hi. That thing. Right there. Another thing I have in a pot is wintergreen. I'm going to go ahead and harvest this because it's going to start getting cold pretty soon and it's going to start dying off. This is great for teas and to, you know, make lotions and lip balm smell nice too. One thing about the mint family is that you want them in pots, because if you put them in with your garden, it'll take over your garden. This will come back next year. For more wintergreen. Let's go ahead and take a look and make sure everything on the garden sides are okay. Everything needs to be cleaned up. I didn't do anything during summer. I was so tired. It was so hot. I couldn't get anything done. I did put in some radishes over here, but it was so hot. Between that and the dog digging, I got some radishes, but mostly weeds. I got this one right here. That's not even close to being ready. So we're going to leave this. If it survives the dog, we'll be able to pick it probably in the middle of winter. Well, it looks like we have some onions that we really need to harvest. There's that Swiss chard I told you about that survived the summertime. Right there, we'll go ahead and let it grow. I've got some tomatoes that are still living, despite me not watering back here for quite a while. My fig tree is taller than my house. I need to cut those down. I'm not going to make more fig trees with those. I'm just going to go ahead and use those for the smoker to give it kind of like a fig taste. But that's not supposed to happen. This is a younger fig tree that I have that I need to clean up. And it's budding. And I need to cut these grapevines down. Not all the way down, just enough to where the grapes can grow again next year. That's the nature of grapes. It has to grow on the new growth. I have never had a fig do this before. It is huge. Now, I did get a few figs off of this. The squirrels got most of them. But before I do this, I'm not going to be able to do this today. There is just no time left in the day today after work to be able to get this whole side cleaned up before it's dark. But if anybody in the family wants a fig tree, let me know so I can sprout a few and bring them up there for you. All right, so here is our latest project. We're going to be making like a makeshift garden, a greenhouse. Burlap on the top so it can breathe, and then we're going to be putting plastic on the sides here. The legs are over here. Grandpa has this down so he can sew the burlap on the top so it can breathe and release any extra heat, because it will get warm here in Texas, and we want to be able to, you know, have some sort of ventilation. And that's going to go right over there, right in the back of the shed, as soon as we level that area out. And Grandpa is working on making a deck for the front of the shed, so it's a little bit easier to get in out of, because right now we're walking through mud in the shed, which is a pain to clean up. That's about it. We really don't have anything in the front yard to harvest. Most of that is just iris bulbs. I do still need to put in garlic, but like I said, it's 70 degrees. It's almost 80 degrees out here. I have them in the refrigerator right now to get them at 40 degrees so it'd be easier to sprout. You can force garlic to sprout that way. If you put them in the refrigerator for about a month, just open. Do not put it in a plastic bag. They will rot. Put them in a mesh bag, something that breathes. You can go ahead and do that and then plant in the ground to get them to sprout. It'll be a little bit faster that way. I don't have anything cooking. We're waiting for Christmas. We are going to be hosting friends this year with the deer roast for Christmas, as well as homemade baked goods for Christmas. But if anybody wants to grab something off of my wish list, I do have Grandma Rebel does have a gift registry if you are interested. Just putting it out there. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time.